Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to 2 Point Museum. You betcha. And on today's episode, it's the premiere of Pebberley Heights. You know it. We're going in, and it's all about space, people. Space, the final frontier. Yeah. It's the final frontier where I'm probably going to go broke. But yeah, before we get started, of course, big thanks to recent subscribers, as their names are going at the bottom of the screen. And, of course, big thanks to all those that's been watching the series. I'm appreciating that very much. And, yeah, a little bit of a shout out to some of my regulars out there. Of course, I appreciate that and all the things. It's good to see some old voices, leaving a few comments around. I appreciate that. And, I'm probably about a week in recording these off from what you're watching, so, just pointing that out. But yeah, anyway, enough of me babbling. Let's get into the game. We'll do all the things. Let's get to it. Okay, people, it is time for space. We click on the thing. That's right, building space for space stuff in space, but not real space. Just kind of high in the tree space. Anyway, nevertheless, yeah, it's all about space, people. We're going to hit the start button. Time to get us a star or work towards one anyway, because I need to fill the bar. I need to fill the things. So we hit the start button. We're going to go in. I'm going to turn this up, of course, because you all want the voice recordings of the things. And I'm sure she'll tell us something really cool, right? Anytime.
At the dawn of time, the county's first citizens looked to the stars and thought, what's going on over there? In some sense, we've come a long way. We no longer, most of us anyway, believe that the sky is a massive ceiling, or that the moon is the sun's evil twin. But in other ways, including literally, we're exactly where we started.
Huh. Well, that didn't sound... We're back to where we started. Sure. Okay, let's see what we got. Pause. Okay. Welcome to the Heights. Identified fallen object came down to outer space. We're calling it an astral anomaly, and it's up in the tree. Okay. Delightfully curious that the county wants an investigation to see whether anything else can be found in space. All right, before you start answering those questions and many riddles of the universe in space, you have the honor of raising the platform to the honor. Okay. Cool. I guess I gotta push the button, right? Oh, look at this. Man, I get the honor of raising the platform to space. Yay, there it is, with the strange markings of all the things. I mean, this is very weird, right? I mean, look at it. It's like a big remote control. Sure. Still, there isn't much anything else up here. We're going to need a building. Yeah, really, huh? Build a building. Buy a helipad. Oh, all right. Sure. You know what? How about you give me 5 minutes on that? It's going to take me longer than 5 minutes, people. But for you, it'll be a few seconds. For me, it'll be a little longer, and we'll plop something up here. Just hold on a second. Okay. Whoa, no, I didn't see that. It's because everything's still paused. Whoa, did you see that? No. Space junk just appeared out of thin air, almost like it was beamed here. Okay, but I haven't seen the space junk yet. Okay. But we're going to get to that, right, dude? Okay, next. It may not look like much, but that junk is now the utmost importance to the investigation. Send a space expert to expand into the space scrap. Okay, so junk's going to fall down. Closer examination. Reward. Okay. I gotta fix my building here, though. This was supposed to be over a little bit more, I think. So I think 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, something like that. And we're gonna take you, put you in here. Is that it? Is that it? I'm gonna go with that. All right. So now, if I hit unpause this, if I zoom right out, we should see some of the space scrap. Okay, so there's the thunder. Right? Anytime you get space scrap, you get the thunder. Okay, there's the space scrap. So let's hit pause. All right. And let's hire our first person. Who do we got? dull. Oh, really? Ah, darn it. He looked really good. Really good. Dull again. I'm so disappointed. And a fly tipper. No. How about we just fast forward this a little bit? I'll pretend that. Yeah. Keep beaming down the space junk that I'm going to space stuff with. It's perfectly fine. Now, obviously, there's nothing here at the moment, so it's just space at the moment. What do we got? Oh, come on, be good. Loyal, a yes, and glasses. Start digging, dude. I have no place for them to rest. You're right. We don't have any place for you to rest. Buzz increased. Oh, look at that. This one has circles on it. Wow, pretty fancy. Well, we'll throw it in here for a minute. What's going on here? Intriguing. Inside the spacecraft was more space junk called an artifact. It's time we display these anomalies. I'm sure many of the county's most curious minds would be interested. Well, it appears so, because I got some guy walking around out here with a number on his head, which usually means he wants to buy a ticket. And guess what I don't have? Any place for him to buy a ticket. Unlike most kinds of exhibits, we know nothing about these. That means they come with zero knowledge, which means we have to start studying these things like ASAP to get any light bulbs on them. All right, now we're into the actual checklist, people. This one has squares on it. Well, it does have squares on it. That's actually very interesting. Okay, so now I'm going to take a cut away. Now we've got the actual list of stuff to do. And so one of the things we got to do is we got to get something set up. We got to take a boost, all the things, right? You got to get all the things. Yeah, I can't move the scrap. I'll have to grab Doodad there. Listen, you should go grab these ones out here, dude. Yeah, grab them ones out there first. This one ain't going anywhere. All right, so with that, I'm going to bring it back in a second. Well, for you, it's a second. For me, it will be some time, and we'll go from there. Okay, I think we've got it all kind of set up for our initial go. Obviously, there's only one way in and out of the museum for security purposes, so they can come in here off the main elevator. Once, of course, they get in here, we haven't really put a lot of display in yet. I did do a little bit of work here at the front just to get them in here. But this main hallway here is the only way in and out with double security doors and a security booth. We'll see if we can manage that. One thing about this scenario is that there are thieves and they've got the speed bug, right? So unless you can catch them before you can get them out the door, I mean, they're gone, right? I mean, it's nothing. So this long hallway here is an attempt to try and catch them before they get away. Now, once they get in here, eventually, depending on the scenario, this may become like a donut shape. Where it goes all the way around, and that's why this main entrance is the way it is. So basically, they'll come into a main hallway here, and then they can go, well, one day they may go left, but right now they have no choice but go to the right. Obviously, we need bathrooms for people, a couple of pieces of food. We'll fix up the gift shop here in a minute. Now, the reason I'm not forcing a one-way entry through the gift shop is just because there is only one way into here, and it's just a little easier to manage in this particular case. You'll notice I've got the floor divided into three colors. General floor is the beige. Space floor is the light blue, and prehistory. That's right. The thing that keeps saving me time and again is going to be on the wood tile brown. So that is where that's going to be. Up here, of course, we have an analyzer room because these come with no light bulbs. So you have to start working on that right away by slamming them into an analyzer. Luckily for us, though, my second space expert comes with 25% analysis speed. That's awesome. You gotta like it. So that's a good deal. We do have a few of the assistants in, but we're gonna have to hire a few more. We got one janitor, one of the security, and hopefully we can sell our first tickets. All right, so we've got this guy. He's going to keep chopping out there. This one's going to take this one in here. We're going to hit the play button. As you can see, we've already put 2 of the exhibits inside the museum. They're not really doing anything at the moment, but they have no decoration rating or anything like that. But Celestial, so this one has circles in it. This one has triangles on it. All right, well, we'll take this and we'll put it up here. And we'll take this and we'll put it down here. And again, we're just throwing these things in here for now. Because, well, you got to throw them somewhere, right? So, I'll fix them up in a minute. All right. We'll at least make them all face out the same way, I guess. Lots of circles and triangles. I guess that's a thing. 2 circles, 2 triangles? Sure. Okay, first of all, let's have a look in here. Howard, talk to me, buddy. You're greedy. You're gone. Pretend you didn't exist. The Spiral Blazer. Oh, come on. The Spiral Blazer. Come on. I mean, what a great name, but he's dry mouth. I mean, darn it. You just can't get the good ones with the great names. Rob Sparrow. He is loyal, but I don't need a third one of those at the moment. So I guess we'll go and advertise for another Prehistory and see what we get out of it. Meanwhile, these things stink. We got to pretty these up a bit. Let's get you indoors, dudes, because I think I'm about to send you on a trip. Well, not probably right away, but soon. Soon, TM. Sure. Do you want to fix up the gift shop first? Probably. It doesn't have anybody working, or it doesn't have anybody working here yet, but we can fix it up. So let's do so. First of all, always get a toy stand. I don't know what it is with these crazy toy stands, but they love them. Like, this thing was like the best invention since sliced cheese. They love the toy stands. So we're putting a toy stand in. We're going to do that, and a little prehistory, a little science, a little prehistory, of course, because I think that's important. I thought the store was a little bit bigger than this, but maybe it's not. Okay. We'll back this up as far as we can, I guess. We've got to be a little careful here. And we'll put this right in the middle of things, because we will need a second stand. So it's going to be a little tight in here, I think. Yeah, that's a thing, Max. Yup. Sure, he says. So do you want to try and go with anything too fancy besides the bookcases? All right, well, let's get space in here. I don't think you're going to get much fancier than this, dude. I think you're going to be pushing it pretty hard. Let's get some prehistory in here. Can I squeeze this over a wee bit? And then maybe squeeze you guys up a little bit? I mean, it's pretty tight. But if we can get at least... I don't think we can get the one... we might get a onesie stand in. Let's see. Well, we got to go for space because, this is space. There we go. Are we going to get the onesie stand in for space? Yeah, it's going to be really tight. But I think we can do it and get a desk in there still. So if we do that, that's about it, people. I don't think we're getting any more in. And we do have another problem. Same problem as the last museum. Cash is going to be tight on this one for a while, and I've already overspent my usual budget. Yep. And you haven't even put any decor to this yet. I guess you're just putting it here for something to look at, are you? Well, sure, he says. Okay. Well, at least put something down. Sure. Well, let's have a look at them. They have no decoration. These need double bonuses. Holy smokes. And that gets to be tricky. Space button wall display. And a hologram. Well, I'll tell you what we don't get right now. The hologram. The hologram is not happening. space probe decoration, and floating balls. Yeah, I'm sure you want that. Near a life station. Really? And a space probe. Okay. Boy, you guys just don't make nothing. Hologram, near life station, and yeah, well, anyway, yeah, that's my life right there. Okay, so let's at least attempt, or something, to make this a little better for them, shall we? We're gonna do that. We're gonna do the big coin collector. Boom, baby. That's what you call cha-ching. Cha-ching. Yeah, we're cha-chinging that. There's a garbage can. You want to throw a couple benches up there? Sure. Right there, maybe? And we'll throw one just on the other side of Mr. Coin Collector. Maybe we'll throw a second garbage can there. And we want a space thing. I want a space. Well, we need all kinds of space things here, dude. Not just one. All right, so there's that. And we'll put that one on that side. Yeah, get away from there. 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5. Okay, so now it's time to get serious in the backside. Now, I don't want to load these up too much because we'll probably have to do a little bit of maneuvering. Moving? Why is this so floppy? What's going on here? What are you attracted, dude? What are you doing? Yeah, like you're really freaking me out, dude. Oh, this has to be placed on a wall. No, really? Oh, it's just a light. I thought that was a tube, a wall tube light. Never mind. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Sure. Let's go with that, and we'll go with this, and a couple floaty balls. Is that going to give me the 5s across the board? Yes, it is. I know it looks pretty simplistic, but right now that's all we need for this, because these are all average. They're all pretty junky. Yeah, we're not getting anything amazing here. So that should get us underway, people. Let's see if we can't get our new applicants in. Teresa Fossil. She's photographic and loyal. We will take that. That's a deal. And eloquent. Improves tour guide ability. Really? Emmy. Emmy is dull. Come on. That's not fair. Bean Brain. What is it with these guys? Listen. Not to say I don't like the survey skills. But taking one up all the way from number 1 to level 5, that's a long slug. Gee whiz. I mean, you do get boost survey points, but I mean that's pretty crazy. Well, you don't need that anyway. What we need is I need 2 prehistory, and gosh darn it, can't seem to get them. We got all this though, but we're gonna analyze one of these anomalies here in a minute. I'd like to get the prehistory running. Like we're making a little money, but we're not going to be making that much money, right? Holy smokes. I'm under a lot of pressure here. Paulo is a globetrotter with pilot wings. He's a level 2. It's not the best, but I'll take it. All right, well, let's advertise for another one and hope that we get something half decent. Meanwhile, let's get Pavo out here in the Bone Belt. Of course, this is where we get our, most of our easier stuff, right? We're not expecting anything great out of Pavo right now, as long as he doesn't die, because we can't afford that. So we're going to send that off. Meanwhile, one of my 2 amazing people, you have pilot wings. Where's the other one? Is he in here taking a break? Space expert. Yeah, he's in here taking a break. Guess what? You've got things to do. So No, you know what? We won't study that just yet. We're gonna let this guy fly around a little bit. Yeah, we're still making $1,600. It's not a lot of money, but it's not a loss. And losing money. Yeah, it's a big $3 donation in my great big bucket. And I realize, people, we don't have a lot here yet, but we will soon enough. It just takes a little time with this one, that's for sure. This one's a slow burn. Expedition. Open the crate. Let's have it. Okay. The most boring star fossil ever. Okay, so that's where we are, people. Boring star fossils. Gee whiz. It's fine, though. It's fine. Well, we'll at least get them set up. And, what's wrong? You may ask. Well, what's wrong is these require dry climates. And we're in a jungle that's very damp. So, darn it. Turn it this way. Turn this around. And we're going to add a few things. We're going to give him his own... We'll give him his own sign. Where is the humidifier? I think I only need one for this. Yeah, so that does now take care of that. I don't know if it reaches all the way across, but we'll soon find out. This coin collector here will handle these for now. Not exactly on the right side of the world, but at least with the only one coin collector, it keeps things simplistic. And we like simplicity right now. So, let's go grab us a bench. We'll grab us the garbage can. We'll get us a couple end flyers, right? Because that's a thing we do with them. Okay, there we go. Yep, we'll take you. Let's see. You want to put one there? And one down here. Sure, we can go with that. That's a 4 out of 5. You know what you're going to do for the rest of that, right? Yeah, you know how this works. We put a tree and a horn down, and, you're the best thing since, sliced cheese. There we go. Done. All right, it's an average, but we got to start somewhere, people, and I need this helicopter to land so as we can keep putting that stuff down. What are the odds that I get a free meteor shower? Probably not much, but I'll take whatever I can get. I know that. All right, off you go, dude. You got things to do. I have to hire a second one of you, actually. Georgina is eloquent. Well, you know what? Hire Georgina. You're gonna have to keep things clean here for a while, and we're gonna have to hope that we have the budget to keep you all happy for at least a little bit. It's going to get a little tricky, but we should do okay. So we're going to have to analyze one of these things, obviously, to get this to advance. And I'm just trying to throw in a few extra elements here, if nothing else, to make them feel... I don't want to use the word justified, but I will, because it's yeah, so we got $500 in profits. Yucks. Okay. Well, that's an epic. I will take it. Sure. I'm definitely not going to argue with that. So you can have that. Yeah, you got to go, dude. Yeah, you can just stand right there because you're getting right back on the helicopter. Yeah, you got things to do. I need you to keep. I need you to keep going. Start that expedition. Globetrotter and Eloquence. No, we don't want. We want Apollo here. Yeah, keep doing that. And of course, I'm burning through money now, right? Because each one of these is $1,000. But at least we can try to crank these numbers up, right? What are you missing? You're missing a hanging ember. Well, of course you are. And what is you're missing? You're 4 out of 5. Gee whiz, everybody's so fussy nowadays. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Here, have a shell, and you can have a footprint. All right? And we'll talk more in a minute. Meanwhile, You want a hanging ember. This is what you want. There, look at that. You're happy. Oh, and now you're happy because you're near him. He's near that. Well, at least we got lots of green there, and that's going to help us, right? Because, again, these are pretty dull, right? Until we start getting them into the analyzer room. Yep, give me the helicopter. Yep, thank you. Open the crates. Okay, it's an epic star fossil. Sure. Let's do this. And we're going to take this one and put it away. We'll take the other one out. That's right. We'll take you. Hey, I'll take epic any day. Do you guys got all your light bulbs? Yeah, see, he's missing a light bulb, so I'm going to keep on to that. I would usually sell that off, but in this case, it actually may work out that I shove that in there and get a third light bulb for it, so we can do that. Okay. Meanwhile, off you go. I need more stuff, and I need you to do it for me. All right. First aid kit. Off you go. So, this is being analyzed. We got a couple extra things down here. Now they're putting more than $3 in. That's good. I think that was $4. All right, that was 30. Okay, well, no, I guess they're still putting only $3 in. Gee whiz, people. All I want to do is make a little money. All right, what do you got for me? Well, it's not great, but, well, it is. It turns out it is great. It's exactly great as the measurement goes. So I guess we'll put that in there. You're running at 28 out of 33. Wow, you want a fossil wall mount decoration. Like, dude, there's no place to put this thing. Will it reach? Maybe. We may have to swap it with the next one that comes in, though. It is just far enough. Look at that. That's crazy. I didn't think it would be, but it is. All right, we'll take it. Sure. All right, let's get that helicopter down here so we can throw them back out again. We keep throwing them right back out. I need an exhibit in here before we start moving things forward. All right, so there's that. Throw that first Kate in. How we doing here? All right, they're checking the time, people. We're checking the time. Yeah, go on, get out of here. Scoot. All right. Money's always kind of crazy. It's a crazy time. Oh, look at my sticker book. Thanks. Yep, keep going. All right, so we're trying to get a little bit of a pre-build up, right? Is what we're doing. So as we have, kind of a foundation. Now these aren't the best exhibits, but as Paulo there levels up, we will start getting pristines in. And what we'll be doing is we'll be swapping out the pristines for these, and then what will happen is we will be selling anything extra we get in prehistory. Now, that's because it's $1,000 to run these, but you usually end up getting ones that are worth between $3,500 and $7,500. So for $1,000, you can get monies. This is where we'll probably work towards getting a second helipad at some point in time, right? So we're going to slap that in. Claim that. Okay, claimed, done. So that should now give this its third light bulb. So that's got 3, that's got 3, that's got 3, that's got 2, because it's only a 2 out of 2 anyway. Hey, and he's even got a bonus. Look at him go. Near a footprint decal. Well, you know what? You can even be even closer to a footprint decal, because just to keep the pattern going, we'll put the footprint decal right in front of you. How about that? And a little bit like that, and then maybe something on the end, because we got another fossil to go, I think. Actually, I don't think we do. But anyway, well, that's fine. In fact, we'll let the helicopter land. Yay, a perk. High alerts increases the camera's effectiveness. I'm sure it would if we had cameras. So did we get everything here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we did. We did get them all. Excellent. So is this now where you want to stop for a second and do the analysis on the other thing, or do you want to try and send them down here for them bones? Sure, we can do that. Oh, it's helicopter damage season. Gosh darn it. Never mind. Okay. Stop. All right. I guess it is time to analyze one of these, right? I don't think it's really going to matter, except we would like to try and get the floating balls and space probe, or space button wall and hologram. Well, I know I don't have the hologram. What is this? Space probe and floating balls. Do I have that one? Again, I've done nothing fancy with these yet. Space. Well, that's the model planet. Really? I don't have the. There's the space probe. The hologram is down here. All of that is down in here in the lock section. You'll never get. So there's the hologram there, and neither one of these is actually a really good catch. So we'll take the first one because I think the first one is. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter for these, but that'll give us our first light bulb into the circular ones anyway. Now, we're going to get more on the odd occasion. The sticker book, of course, this is for the professors that are here. On the odd occasion, you will still get a random, we'll call it a random earthquake. But in this case, a lot of your stuff now is going to have to come from space, right? And of course, nothing's cheap from space. So, yikes. It's pretty scary. Space is tough. It is what it is. Yeah, like we have no space yet. And what is the date? Oh, it's June. Holy smokes. That means it'll be forever before I could run this expedition, isn't it? Yes, holy smokes. Yeah, you just can't do it, dude. Can you do a little training on our expeditionist? I don't think I can even. I think he's got no available slot, right? That's not what we want. We want this. Okay, so we have 4 experts. Yeah, no available training slot, dude. So you're not getting anything there right now. Darn it. With no tent. That's going to make... In fact, none of these got available slots on them at the moment. That's going to make things tricky and down the road, but it is what it is. We'll have to deal with it. Good to see that this is nice and busy. Oh, here we go. We're going to get lucky here anyway. We'll claim that item. Okay, so pause up. The artifact inside the space scrap appears to be some kind of power source, though it's not clear what it's for. There are reports from 2 Point Space Station of strange debris stuck in orbit. Sounds like you need to plan an expedition to space. All right. Okay. So, completed an orbit. Display the anomaly galactic bulb. Okay. So, we need one of these experts to come with me to space. That's right. Space. The rewards are in space. Okay. And so we're going to, I think, did I already do this one? Oh, display 5 exhibits with a level 5 decoration rating. Yes, we have. In space. And this one here, reaching level 5 in space. Well, we will do that soon enough. So we'll set this expedition up. Space scrap. Oh, no. See, I knew I needed the helmet. I needed the helmet guy, right? Gee whiz, the analysis guy's not going to do it for me. Okay, listen. What are the Okay, I got no helmet guy. We do have a level 3 here. He's analytical and I got no training room. Okay. Can you build a fast training room? Probably. It doesn't have to be very big right now, and we can deal with the consequences later. No, we can't. We don't get the extra money for consequences. What are you talking about? Consequences, he says. Sure. Well, it's simple, really. Here, I have a desk. Yeah, that's the mailbox thing. Put that over here, and give me a garbage can. Yeah, give me the garbage can. Let me put the garbage can in the room. There you go. Well, that's $11,000. I didn't want to spend really that way, but I'm going to. Okay, now that's my prehistory expert. Where did my third person go? Oh, you did hire them. Okay, so Hank, let's go, buddy. It's training time. You got to do this, and it was pilot wings I needed, right? Why don't you go check that? All right, just a second. Pretty sure it's pilot wings that you need for space. Everything in space is about space, pilot wings, space. Yes, it's pilot wings you need for space. Okay, so grab what's his face? Hank. Grab Hank. He needs to come in here. Yeah, and he needs pilot wings, and he needs to start that training, even though I really am annoyed at that. And sure, but that's going to happen. Meanwhile, let's get some people outdoors, because is that the only one? All right, we got two of them out there. We need all the help we can get here, people. So Hank's in training. Yes, you guys go examine the space junk. Do that. So at least the circle now has one light bulb, and that's important because we will need to buff these up to make them work. Entertainment boost. Okay. Unlock the space station. Yes, we did. This one has squares on it. Great. Can we bring it indoors? No. Your valuable minerals found in space sold as cash. Oh, that's resourceful. Okay. I'm hoping I didn't do that. I'm assuming that was just like some free money that it kind of spit out no matter what I did. Sure, he says. Perfectly fine, he says. Well, let's see what Hollywood Squares here wants. This one wants a space probe and floating balls. Darn it. Okay, whatever. Well, at least it's in a 5 and 5 zone. Never hurts. And $2,800. We're making a little bit of money. So we're doing all right. And again, this here in our prehistory section is helpful. And here comes Mr. Policeman to clean up the money. There we go. That's what we like to see. Clean up that money. How's that training, dude? All right, I'm assuming you're done. All right, well, it's time to go to space. Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of Max and the museum. Its mission to bring back space junk and turn it into great space pieces to make everybody happy. In fact, we can slam in XP and try to get Hank to level 5 for future events. Go do that because this is going to cost me a few bucks. Yep. This is going to cost you some money. Anyway, look at them floating around in space. I mean, this is pretty cool. And then they come back. Now, I don't know when the helicopter turns into a rocket. You never get to see that. But anyway, it's a thing. All right, so let's see what we get in this crate for space. Oh, look at that. Right, the galactic bulb. Barely seen. 0 to 4. Okay, well, we'll place that exhibit. Wow, what is that? It looks a little similar to the power source and even has some of the same markings. Weird. Try placing them together. Okay, so in my test file, when I did this, I guess it wasn't that bad. It only took me about 5 minutes to figure this out. But, of course, as you can see, the little pieces have a shape on them, right? Circles, squares, triangles, stuff. And now we've got this piece. And if you look at this piece, he has some shapes on him. Circle and 2 triangles, which means if you want this thing to work, it has to have one circle and 2 triangle mini pieces to go with it. And then it will fire up like a Christmas tree, which is pretty cool. So we're going to put that away for just a second. Okay, guys, I'm sorry I'm going to make a mess here, but you're going to really like this. So we're going to make a little mess. And I said this was temporary, right? As we kind of, move a few things around here. Okay, let's see. We'll pick up a few lights here. And again, we'll straighten this all out here momentarily. So, to get this to work, did you want to run this on the outside edges or the inside edges? Well, I say you run them down the we'll run these ones along the outside edge, and then, because that puts them closer to the wall in case you need to try and get bonuses on these. That is the circle, dude. You need 2 triangles in a circle. So, let's grab Mr. Triangle here. Okay, and I'm trying to be somewhat mindful of the bathroom door. Not to say that's my highest priority, but second triangle down this way, please. Okay, and somewhere's around there. Sure. Okay, now we're gonna pick these all up. We'll put that down there, and we can put this one down here, and we'll put this around here somewhere, I guess. It looks a little crooked. We can probably get it to face this way to the people, right? Here, we'll take one of the floaty planet balls and give them that. All right, now it's time to put in the big piece. Let's have it. The anomaly, the galactic bulb. Now, you can see it has quite the radius circle. So as long as it's kind of within that range, it's kind of good to go. Now, I think what we'll do is we'll turn it that way and have it kind of face out this way. Sure. Boom. Lights up like a Christmas tree. Look at that. The anomaly is reacting to the power source. It seems like the robotic plant. That's nice. I guess who view the flower are immune to the environment dropping for a short time. Okay. Guess who view this wonderful thing are immune to their environment dropping. All right. If they all had that secret little benefit, wouldn't that be sweet? Yes, it would. Establish the museum, build up some money, travel the universe, won't be cheap. All right. Remember, they make based on knowledge, not buzz. So this is now where, the light bulbs are important, right? So professors don't care about all the buzzy stuff. They want the light bulbs, and that's why we tried so hard to get these in, because light bulbs mean donations, and I didn't have any light bulb on these to get any profit to come into the museum. So that's where we start, and this is the next checklist. Now, we're going to work on this right now, but we won't probably finish this until the next episode. Just kind of letting you know now. All right, so with that, do you want to put the triangles back over here, or the squares? Sure, we can put the squares, I think, around this guy for now. That way he kind of has, like, friends. Is that what we're calling it? Sure. Okay, but we can't destroy these out here. Not right now, right? We need their power, their mystery. their aura to power all the things. So that's why we're not going to hurt that. Meanwhile, we got to keep moving a bunch of this stuff around. This is why we now need to go to space, because unless we get some free junk falling out of the sky, that isn't going to happen. Meanwhile, I also got to keep working on the fossils to keep the intrigue up so as we can get things going. So we had a professor come in with 5 knowledge, and of course that means we at least got 5 knowledge out of it. So we're going to earn $1,000 from that gift shop, $1,000 from tours, and upgrade the deconstructor to a deconstructor 2. But we'll save that money for now and see what we can do. All right, so let's get this guy back on the helipad. You got things to do, dude. Yeah, don't go too far. I need this thing to land. There you go. Yeah, thank you very much for playing. There we go. So we are going to throw this helicopter up towards space a few times. Reach enlightenment level 5 in space. What am I missing there? I will figure it out. Right, so let's expedition. Let's pilot wings. Let's XP blah blah blah. All right, let's hit the gas. All right. Hey, look at that. Space flower, which is awesome. What do you want, Space flower? Have a space button wall display. All right, I might be able to pull that off. Let me see. Space button wall display. Yes. Space button wall display. That's exactly what I'm looking for. And I think I can make it reach it. Now, don't be like that. There we go. Boom. Now remember, Buzz doesn't care to the professors. They want light bulbs, and right now we're junk. But it does care to everybody else, and I need them influencers out there to make lots of buzz for me, right? So we're just going to keep throwing stuff down and around this thing until I basically have lots of it counted. Now, let's see what we got here. So, near a floating balls decoration, right? So you notice this one only needs 1, but the floating balls is not it. If we come in here, floating balls is way right there. Now we can get it within the next few, so it is very achievable. In fact, because this needs 2 hologram and floating balls decoration, and this one was, well, they're both hologram decorations. So, okay, we'll take this one out, throw him in the analyzer. We'll take him and put him in place. Because you got to keep these you got to keep Mr. Plant happy there. He can't be left alone at the moment as we slam a few things around. Okay, so Mr. Helicopter is back. We'll start that expedition again, and Mr. Space. Now I can only afford to do this so often because we got to get some money makers in here. All right, off you go, dude. Yeah, all this floating around in space. I mean, that looks really cool, but, All right, so the gift shop's already earned me my $1,000. We're going to have to set up a tour. You've messed up. You've messed up really bad, dude. You've messed up really bad, and you know why? And it's because you're a bum. Wide glass info sand. Okay, well, we can put an info stand here and one over here. That will take care of that little problem. Is there any other little problems besides that little problem? Probably not. I mean, yes, I can understand they're semi-cranky, but we'll get by that. Sure. Yeah, please give me my box. Thank you. 1 box me. Okay, we'll take the circle, we'll place it, and then see if we can replace the one we have, right? So this guy is a space probe decoration. Okay, sure. Space probe decoration. Space probe. I'm pretty sure I don't have that. Yes, I do. I actually have a space probe decoration. Well, golly gee whiz. Guess what? You go to inventory. You are my new best friend. Because they don't care about Buzz, but I do. And guess what? You get to have a brand new thing. Space probe. Of course you have access to a space probe there, Max. I mean, it kind of makes sense in some weird way. Hey, look at that. That's full Buzz. Again, the professors don't care, but I do. And none of my ticket booths are being manned. Well, is that because everybody's gone on break? Yes. You know what? Congratulations, dude. You're working tickets now. Because no one looks really interested for coffee. So we're going to go do that. You got to keep going. I forget what I'm missing there. I will figure it out, though. Yes. So we got everybody figured out here. Circles and triangles and the galactic bulb. Okay, cool. Let's open this one up. Oh, this is the unlock for staff XP. Right. The space expert thing. $25,000. Yeah, because space is not cheap. Holy smokes. It's crazy. What is... increase your enlightenment in a theme by deconstructing exhibits in the analysis room. Right. All right. So we still got to... I got to keep sending guys up here to this. At $2,500 a pop. Makes me very cranky, but, I mean, really, what are you going to do about it? Not much. It's not like I get a choice. And yes, he is. Yeah, so they are working on de-analyzing these. So we got a light bulb, and unfortunately, it's not a 1-to-1 ratio. Like, it wants 3 light bulbs, but each light bulb might need actually like 2 pieces, sometimes 3, right? It's a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. There's the floating balls, by the way. That's why we're going to be pushing for that. And yeah, but we've got everything else analyzed right now. We're keeping the second. Oh, show it. Please get him. No, stop. Yes. Oh my goodness, my policeman. He's there. Holy smokes. What is the luck? Free scumbag. Look at that. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. We got one. You can tell I have a lot of bad luck. Okay, this is actually great. Really. Because I'm pretty sure this one is... Oh, this one is also great. All right, well, let's get it down for a second. We'll see who's got the better... Oh, I got a cell in here, too. We'll see who's got the better buzztastic buzzing stuff. So what? Oh, okay. Well, you're already good to go. Near space wall. And what is your thing? Near space wall. All right. Well, guess what? You can get analyzed right there. Do that. And since I already have another one to analyze, I'm going to actually try to get a couple missions in on planet whatever we are. Sure. Okay, it's autumn now. All right, so let's go with that, and we'll go first aid kit. Sure. Hopefully we can get some of them bones in here at pristine, because that will be helpful. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually throw a second security guard in. Can you afford that? Not really. Sure. Then why would you do it? Well, you're not doing that with Mr. Greedy. He's a junk foodie, robust in a toilet terror. Well, that's definitely not happening. I guess this one's the one we hire. Here you go. Yeah, go back to sit down, dude. You're doing a good job. Just go ahead. Oh, gee whiz. Is it really that time to hire another assistant? Fine. Sammy is a fly tipper. Nope. Chris is greedy. Nope. Ginny is loyal. Yup. You betcha. All right, everybody, come on in. Yep. Tickets are up for sale. Do. Really? You're still gonna give me the countdown, are you? All right. Where's the rest of them? Ticket booth. All right. Well, okay. Ginny, I just put out there. Where's Tobias at? Oh, guess what, Tobias? Here, do that. I'll help you walk from point A to B so as we can get the rest of these professors in. You know, because we need the money. All right, there we go. All right, nice. Let's pause up there for just a quick second so as we can get this wrapped around. And we will be working on a tour here shortly. And we'll just pop him right there. All right. Let's actually work on that tour now, so as we can work on that. And then this is where, upgrading the deconstructor before the next phase is perfectly fine, right? But let's get the tour guide going. Okay, so tour guides. Sure. Where do you want to put this at? Well, I mean, you could put them right out here in the middle of nowhere, but I almost wish I had this backed up a little bit. Well, you probably could. This is the thing that's needing the space probe, right? So if I take Mr. Space Probe and I okay, look. Yeah. Luckily, I've got these all set up to have the same spacing, so moving stuff around is pretty fast. And I've done it that way on purpose because we want to be moving stuff around pretty fast at times. Here, you can sit right there. Let's see. Can we get that here in the corner now? Yes. Something like that, I think, would be really cool. Come on. All right, listen. Can we take this and move them down there? And what about you? If I move you around, are you going to be cranky? Or is it the bulb that you're cranky about? It might be the bulb. I wouldn't be surprised. Sure. I mean, we could put the light back there. Now try and get it in. Okay. Something like this. Okay, done. So what we'd like to do is 1, 2, 3. Okay, what's going on there? Why are you doing it like that, dude? That's the longest trip ever. No. Nope. Let's try and pick you up and move you this way a little bit. And then we'll try. Well, at least you're going in the right direction now. Tour setup. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Average. Well, average is average because of just the sheer issues with them. But if I kill the first one of those, no, it's the same. But now the order's all messy and it's faster just for you to get rid of them all and do that. Okay, so the total buzz is 124. You're gonna need a coin collector over here, dude. That's a thing you need. Okay, well, let's confirm that tour. And we know we have an expert for this. Tour guide, right? Analysis room, no. Tour guide, that's right. Survey skill, but I'm pretty sure June was our tour guide person, right? Experts, June, tours, photographic memory. Okay. I was the analysis room, nice smelling fleece and globetrotter. Hank's in. All right, well, you know what? June's going to handle the tour anyway, because, well, that's what June says she's going to do. So June can handle that tour. But you know what you got to do? Our crazy science flower needs a perk, but we'll deal with that in a minute. Meanwhile, let's work on getting something like over here around this. Sure. Okay. Let's get a glass stand on that, just so as we can start to harvest something here. And we'll get a garbage can and a bench. All right, so one garbage can, one space bench. Yep, looks good. Yeah, we'll go with that for a start, and we'll let her run her tour to finish this one up, people. Because that's the thing we do. Okay, yeah, stop. Yeah. Yeah, I need you to do me a few more of these, dude. Do a few more of these. Georgina. No, Paulo's handling this stuff. All right, cool. Off you go. No, yes, you need that. Because you're not level 5 yet. All right, off you go. Okay, well, we're over an hour. So I'm not to say, I mean, it's not, this is about it now, people. Floating balls, claim the item. Oh, yeah. We're going to put a few more things down, and we're going to keep slamming some stuff in here. So if we go in here, we'll take Mr. Cell, we'll slam that in there, and that will give him a light bulb. And for everybody getting a light bulb, we like that. Light bulbs are important. The other thing, of course, we'll just be doing is just getting the 2 dinosaurs from that one area so as we can start packing them together. And we'll get this swung around and get this one in here. Like that. Of course, there's not a lot going on with these guys yet because they're pretty boring. 40 out of 78. All right, he's got his info stand. And what about you? Needs a standing tusk decoration. Well, we can fix that really fast. Like prehistory, standing tusk. And remember, it's not the cool strap tusk. He just wants a standing tusk because he can't handle the rest. So with that, let's see. We'll get to the outgoing shot here. There we are. I'm Max. This has been 2 Point Museum. It looks good. I must admit, even though we've gotten a few unfortunate, unlucky shots with staff members, the rest of it, and yes, we could use a little more luck on getting the pristine items. Everything's kind of come along pretty good. We'll definitely get the $1,000 from the tours. And as soon as that happens, oh yeah, we'll claim a decal. I mean, we're getting that should be 4 bulbs, right? Yep. Okay. Oh no. We're gonna run out of money. Well, we might. Unfortunately, that is a thing, but we're not gonna run out of money just yet. So. We will definitely probably finish off getting the exhibits done and good to go. What are we doing on the next one, people? Well, after this one, we got a bit of a wait, as they want you to build up a bunch of cash, right? And of course, that's because you got to spend like oodles and oodles of bucks to go get things. And so it does take a little time that you got to have all these bucks for all these things. So what's going to be happening offline? Well, you're basically seeing it. I'll just be like running back and forth here. We have a thief in progress. I've got to hit the pause button right on, so that now makes that pristine. And stop, show. Okay, is he getting away? Oh, good. He didn't get away. What? That's awesome. Yeah. Free, scumbag. Yeah. I can't believe we actually caught 2 criminals. This is great. Look at that one tour, $920. Perfect, people. That's how this is supposed to work. I mean, this is awesome. But yeah, next episode we gotta stash up a bunch of cash. We're gonna hunt down a bunch of items, and that way, when we finally get around to it, we can actually start going into space big time. Thanks everybody, and all recent subscribers and all the subscribers watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.